South Africans will get really triggered if you say biltong and beef jerky is the same thing. So what they are. Hey guys, Frazer Hatyai here, and this is the Frazer Hatyai show. Just a quick video today. I'm gonna do it on my phone. Quick update. Yeah, I've got about 15 videos now backlogged to edit. Hopefully gonna get through them in the next 2 weeks. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, I'm just at the back of my house now. Got some chili plants over here. Take a look. They're pretty small now, but you can see there's some chilies down here. Where have we got a chili? There's one here. You see that one? And over here. Anyway, yeah, so I'm at the back of my house, and today I thought I'd try and make some beef jerky. I'm a big fan of beef jerky, or biltong, the South African version. South Africans will get really triggered if you say biltong and beef jerky is the same thing. Anyway, I'm gonna kind of use the same spices they use in biltong, but I'm just gonna stick it in a dehydrator because I can't be bothered making up like a proper box with a light bulb and all that shit. Anyway, so I got some cuts of beef from Macro. We got some new stuff. Take a look at this. So I have no idea what cuts you're supposed to use for making beef jerky, but I just went for this 300 days granified MS4. I don't know what that means, but it looked like nice cut of beef. It is Angus beef. That's supposed to be good, isn't it? And this one is dry aged beef. Now I'm not sure if it's good to make jerky out of dry aged beef. That's probably a waste, isn't it? Anyway, I'm gonna do it with both and see which one turns out best. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do today. I'm gonna make some beef jerky. So I'm gonna chop them up into thin strips and then place them in these bowls over here. So that's the first lot. That is the Angus beef cut into strips. Now I'm gonna cut up the dry aged 21 days dry aged beef, which is over here. So this is the grain fed Angus beef, and this is the dry aged beef. So I'm gonna crush some coriander seeds for the seasoning now. So that's the beef salting now. As you can see, moisture's already starting to come out. You can see all the liquid that's come out now. So it's about ready to clean off the excess salt and put it in vinegar to kind of finish the pickling process. I've cleared a lot of the excess salt from the meat now, and I'm gonna soak it in a vinegar bath. It'd be better if I had apple cider vinegar, but that's kind of expensive in Thailand. So I'm just going to use regular vinegar. This is a Thai brand. So first into the salt and pepper. Rock salt and pepper. And then into the coriander and chili. So set it at 65, which should do the beef jerky in around 6 to 8 hours. So the biltong is now all drying. At the bottom is the dry aged meat, and at the top is the Angus. Okay. So here's one piece after 4 hours. Not a very sharp knife. Very hard to cut and hold the camera at the same time. I'm gonna cut it and then put the camera. So in some slightly better lighting here, you can see it doesn't really look ready yet. It's still a bit soft, but it's looking good. It's smelling good. So here are the two different varieties. The Angus beef here and the dry aged beef. So let's try the dry aged beef first. So yeah, it tastes really good. It's just too salty. Yeah, if I made it again, slightly thicker pieces and less salt, it would be perfect. Hey guys, so it's a few days later. It's a bit windy today, not sure if you can hear me. The first attempt of making the kind of beef jerky didn't go very well. I used cheap cuts of meat. I cut the meat too thin, and I used way too much salt, so it ended up really salty. I've been looking at a few different recipes, and it says to skip the salting part at the start and just put it in a vinegar bath instead. So I'm gonna try that. I got some better meat this time. It's frozen at the moment, but it's New Zealand beef there, so some nicer cuts of meat as well. So we'll see how it goes this time. So here is the New Zealand beef. I'm gonna slice it into chunks now and put it in some vinegar to start the curing process. Turned out much better. Let me focus that. Turned out much better than the first time. It's not salty this time. It tastes really good, and it's a little bit pink in the middle, which is the way I like it. So here is the final result. Gonna test it, and then I will sign off from this video. Alright guys, that was a little bit of a fun video about me making biltong, or a kind of beef jerky in Thailand. And here is the final result. Looks pretty good, tastes pretty good, and I'll taste it on camera now. But yeah, using the better quality beef makes a big difference. New Zealand beef and nice cuts of steak. So yeah, impressed with that. I'll definitely make it again. Yeah, awesome.